morning, one and all. In yesterday's lecture, we have seen the Runge-Kutta fourth order method. In this lecture, we are going on. If we have given the differential equation, and that differential equation we want to solve with the help of Runge-Kutta second order formula or fourth order formula, then how to solve that differential equation with the help of second order Runge-Kutta or fourth order Runge-Kutta method, we will see with the help of example. See what is the given. Solve the second order differential equation. Okay, this equation is given differential equation, and I see y double dash means what? I will write the given data. Y double dash is equal to, already we have seen in the first lecture, d square y by dx square is equal to x into y dash square minus y square. Okay, we can write here this square y by dx square is equal to y double dash is equal to x y dash square minus y square. Okay, y dash is nothing but the dy by dx, and y double dash means, again if you have taken the derivative of that equation, then you will get the y double dash. Y double dash equation is given for x 0.2 and initial conditions are given. I will write value of x as x0 is equal to 0. Then again same value of y as y0 is equal to 1, and value of y dash. Okay, what is meant by y dash? Again dx by dy is equal to 0, and same value is given in the initial condition. Then see, we have given the value of xg. Okay, I will write here value of x as xg is equal to 0.2. Okay, any other thing is given. Here we want to use the Runge-Kutta second order method for given differential equation. Increment is given x is equal to 0.1. Since you have given the step size, it is denoted by the h is given 0.1 is there. 0.1 is there. Then we want to calculate the xg. We want to calculate this xg is given 0.1. Then what is the value of yg? Also we want to calculate the value of that xg, yg, and we can say the zg also. Okay, how zg? I will explain that zg is equal to how much. Okay, we know the second order Runge-Kutta formula, right? We know that Runge-Kutta's formula. Now we will solve this given equation. Then see, we will get, I will write, if you have solved that given equation, then we will get y dash is equal to, I will write z is equal to dy by dx. In the first lecture we have seen in the differential equation z is equal to, or y dash is equal to z is equal to dy by dx. Okay. And what is the y double dash? What is the y double dash? Y double dash is equal to, we'll write here d by dx into z. Again, what is the z? dy by dx. I will put here dy by dx. Then you will get the d square y by dx square. Okay, here that's why I have written d square y by dx square is there. Or we can write, again simplify this, what? dz. What is the z? dy by dx. dz divided by dx. dz divided by dx. Okay, if you have simplified that given equation or solve that given equation, then we'll get, then the given equation becomes, I will write here, given equation becomes, okay, which equation will get y double dash is equal to dz by dx is equal to, I will write that equation, see here, z dash, this y double dash means what, z is there, okay, dz by dx is there, dz by dx is there, okay, y dash square, y dash is nothing but the z, then I will write the z square into x minus y square as it is. What is meant by z? Y dash is there. I will put here z as a y dash. Then you will get the z square by x in, minus y square. Okay. Once you have got this equation, then after that you have to use the regular steps. Okay. Before going on the regular step, you have to convert the second order equation into the simultaneous equation. Step number 1, remember that you have to convert second order equation into simultaneous equation, Okay, you have to, before going on that, you have to add this one step. Okay, other steps are step. Convert the second order differential equation into the simultaneous equation. Then how to convert that? You know that here is a y dash is equal to, I will write dy by dx is equal to z. This is the equation. Then we will get the two different equations. This one y dash is equal to z is equal to dy by dx. Then second equation dz by dx. Okay, dz by dx is equal to what? Z square x minus y square. You have to convert the given second order equation into the simultaneous equation. If you have given the fourth order, suppose the fourth order with the method, then again you have to use the same method. Sometimes in the problem statement, you have given these two different equations in problem statement. Then no need to write all these things. Okay. Then what is the step number? Once you have calculated that, then see the initial conditions. What is the initial conditions? I will write also here initial conditions. Here you have given the x0 as 0. Check that. Y0 as 1 and y0 dash, or we can say y0 dash or z0 is equal to what? Y0 dash or z0 or dx by dx is equal to 0. dx by dy is equal to 0. These three initial conditions have given. Okay. Then I have considering that second function. Check that. Considering that functions. Which functions? F of x, y, z is equal to z, and g of x, y, z is equal to z square x minus y square. Okay, this considering these two functions, then we will get the f of x, y, z is equal to z, and g of x, y, z is equal to z square x minus y square. In the first step, we have calculated that thing with the help of given data. Then, what is the second step? Second step again same, calculate the number of steps. Okay, I will write here, calculate the number of steps. You know that how to calculate the number of steps. This is the iteration number 1. Iteration 1. Okay, check that calculate the number of steps. How to calculate how many steps? We want to calculate n is equal to xg minus x0 divided by h. You know the formula. What is the xg? Xg is given 0.2. minus 0, again here 0.1 is there, you will get the here 2. Means we want to the perform here 2 iteration, or we want to use the this formula 2 times. Okay, then step number 3, what is the step number 3? Calculate the value of values of k1, k2 and L1, L2. Okay, that two value we want to calculate. In the second order Runge-Kutta method, we are calculated only what we are calculated? We are calculated only the k1 and k2 value. But if you have given the Runge-Kutta second order method formula with differential equation, then you have to use the this also calculate the L1 and L2. Okay, then see, before going on that calculation, what is the value of x0? I will write the required value 0, y0 is equal to 1, and again y dash is given, z is equal to y dash is equal to 0. That values are given in your problem statement. Then we want to calculate the k1. How to calculate the k1? Yes, anybody tell me how to calculate that k1? We have seen. Okay, k1, calculate the value of k1, k2, L1, L2. k1 is equal to hf into x0, y0, z0. In that first function, check that this function we are using this function for k1, k2, and L1, L2 we are using the second function. Function x, y, z is equal to z is there, z is available only. Then we will again modify that equation, hf into z0. What is the value of hf into z0? Again hf 0.1 into what is the value of z0? Check that 0 is there, then you will get the k1 is equal to 0. K1 is equal to 0. All of you getting? Then similar way if you want to calculate the L1, again I will write the hf is equal to hf into x0, y0, z0. Check that. L1 is equal to, check that value, L1 is equal to hf x0, y0, sorry, here is a hg. Hg is x0, y0 and z0. Okay, then you should write your equation h into, what is the equation? This z square x minus y square. Z square x minus y square. Okay, put the value in that equation. What is the value? H is 0.1. What is the z? Z0 is there. What is the value of z0? We have this value is given. Z0 is 0. I will write the 0 square into x0 minus y is given 1 square. Okay. If you have calculated, then you will get the minus 1 into 0.1 is there. Minus 1 into 0.1, you will get the minus 0.1. This is the value of L1. In this way you have to calculate. Only here you will get the two different equations in the differential equation. Okay. That similar way you have to calculate the k2. K2 is equal to, how to calculate k2? x0 plus h, y0 plus h and z0 plus h. Again we can simplify, only z term is there. That's why hf into z0 plus h. What is the h value? 0.1 into z0 is 0 plus 0.1 is there. Okay, 0.1 into 0.1, you will get the 0.1 is there. K2 is equal to, check that, z0 plus h, h is there, here is a y0 plus k1 and z0 plus L1 is there. Okay, to change this formula k2 is equal to hf into x0 plus h1 y0 plus k1 and z0 plus l1. L1 is there, not h. Okay, L1 is there. Remember that formula. L1 is, we have calculated the minus 0.1 right here, 0.1. Then you will get, what you will get? Minus 0.1. L1 is a minus, K2 is minus, check that this minus 0.1 and here it is 0.1. You will get the minus 0.01. Okay, they have calculated that 0.1, then you will get the 0.01. Similar way, calculate the L2 value. L2 is equal to Hg into x0 plus h1, y0 plus k1 and z0 plus l1. Okay, we require all the done. You can write all the value, otherwise directly you can put. The value. I will write here for simplification. 0.1 into x0, 0 is given. 0.1. Okay, y01 is given plus k1. What is the value of k1? 0 is there, and z0 again 0. And what is the value of l1? L1 is a plus minus 0.1 is there. Okay, this value you have to put in that equation. Which equation? Equation is h into z square x minus y square. I put here directly 0.1. What is the z square value? Check that. What is the z square value? Here is z. Z is there. Z square value minus 0.1 square. Okay. Then x. What is the x value? This is the x value. 0.1 is there. And what is the y square value? 1 square minus 1 square. Okay. If you have calculated that L2 value, then you will get the L2 is equal to minus 0.0999. Okay. In this way, you have to calculate in the iteration number 1. Okay. Once you have calculated that value, then what is the next step? Okay, very simple. You have to only put the value and calculate the answer. Okay. What is the next step? Next step, you have to calculate the weighted mean. We have seen step number 4. Calculate weighted mean of which value? K and L. Okay, K is equal to what? Half of K1 plus K2. Okay, put the value in that equation. What is the value of K1? 0. 0 plus what is the value of K2? K2 is minus 0.01. How much you will get? K is equal to minus 0.005 is there. Check that out. K is equal to minus 0.005 is there. Similar way, calculate the L. 1 by 2 into L1 plus L2 is equal to 1 by 2. What is the L1? L1 is minus 0.1 into L2. What is the L2? Minus 0.0999. Okay. If you have calculated this one, L is equal to, you will get the minus 0.1. Okay. Once you have calculated that, then you have to calculate the next step. Yj is equal to. Okay. We want to calculate the value of Yj. How to calculate that Yj and Lg value? Yes. Anybody? Sorry, Zg value. How to calculate that the Yj and Zg value? Yes, we have seen in the last section. Yj is equal to y0 plus k is there. What is the value of y0? 1. What is the value of k? Minus 0.005. Then you will get the 0.995. 995. And what is the zg? Zg is nothing but the, you will get the z0 plus l. Z0 plus L. What is the value of Z0? Check that. What is the value of Z0? 0 plus L. What is the value of L? Minus 0.1. Then you will get the minus 0.1. Okay, all of you getting? We are getting the new value for the second iteration. Then you have to put that value in that equation and repeat that step. Okay, all of you getting? What we will do here? Here you have to calculate the iteration number 2. Iteration number 2. What is the iteration number 2? Check that. Iteration number 2. In iteration number 2, you have to repeat the steps 3 to which step 3 to 5. 3 to 5. You have to first calculate K1, K2, L1, L2 value. Okay. Here you will get the initial guesses. What is the value of y0? What is the value of x0? Okay. When you calculate the equation number 2, then what is the value of x0? x0 is 0.2. Okay, increment is given in problem statement 0.1. We have calculated that value for the 0.1. But we want to calculate the value for x0 is equal to 0.2 is there. Okay, you have to calculate that value for the iteration number 2. When you calculate the value, we have calculated first x0 is equal to 0 initial. That's why you have to calculate the x0 is equal to 0.1. Then what is the y0? Y0 is equal to 0.995. Okay, that initial guesses should be changed. And what is the z0? Z0 is equal to minus 0.1. Okay, put all this value in that equation. Okay, k1 is equal to, you will get when you putting say hf into x0 y0 z0, hf into z0, h is again 0.1, and what is the z0? Minus 0.1. We will use this same formula. Okay, we will solve fast. Check that. Same formula we want to use. 0.1 into what is the z0? New value minus 0.1. Minus 0.1 is there. Okay, then you will get minus 0.1 into 0.1. You will get the minus 0.01. What is the k1 value? Minus 0.01. Then what is the L1 value? H into z square x minus y square. Put this value in that equation. What is the h? 0.1 again. What is the z square? Minus 0.1 square. We'll write minus 0.1 bracket square into x. What is the x0? 0.1 minus y0. What is the y0? 0.995 bracket square. If you have calculated that L1 you will get minus 0.0989. Okay, this value you will get. If you have calculated with the help of calc, then you will get the minus 0.0989. Okay, similar way you have to calculate that value x0 plus y0 plus k1 z0 plus L1. Okay, then you will get the k2 is equal to, I will write directly 0.6 this 1 into z0 plus L1. What is the z0? Check that. Minus 0.1 is equal to, you will get some minus value. K2 is equal to minus 0.0199. Okay. Similar way you have to calculate that L2 value. How to calculate the L2? Hg into h0 plus h, y0 plus k, and z0 plus L1. If you are putting that value in that equation, then you will get the value minus 0.0962. Minus 0.0962. Okay. In this way you have to calculate the value K1, L1, K2, L2. Then again calculate the weighted of K, mean of K and L. Put all this new value in that equation. K is equal to 1 by 2, K1 plus K2. You will get the new value. And I will write directly that values K1 plus K2 half into, what is the value of K1? Minus 0.0989, and what is the value of K2? Minus we have minus again 0.0199. Okay, when you calculate that K, then you will get that K is equal to minus 0.0149. Okay, this value. And what is the L1 by L2? Yes, anybody tell me? L1 plus L2, what is the L1 value? Again minus 0.0989. See, here I have written the L1 value by mistake. Sorry. What is the value of that K1? Minus 0.01. Check that out. Check properly. What is the value of L2 plus L2 again minus 0.0962. Okay, then what is the value of L? Weighted mean of the L, you will get the minus 0.0976. Okay, these two value you will get. Then we can write value of G and Zg is equal to, okay, value of Yg is equal to y0 plus k is equal to y0. What is the value of y0? Already we have seen y0 is equal to 0.1 na? 0.1 sorry, y value is there here 0.995. Okay, this value is a y0 plus what is the k? Minus 0.0149. Then what is the value of yg? Yg is equal to, you will get that value 0.9801. 0. I will check that 9801. Okay, if xt is given 0.2, then what is the yg value? 0.9801. And what is the this zg value? Zg is equal to, again, what is the value of zg? Z0 plus k. What is the value of z0? Minus 0.1. We have seen already. Plus what is the value of L, not k? L. What is the value of L? Minus 0.0976. Okay, this value is given. Then z of 0. Again 2, you will get the minus again, you will get the minus 0.1975. Minus 0.1975. If these two values you will get. You should remember that if you have given the differential equation, and with the help of that differential equation, if you solve the given numerical with the help of second order or fourth order Runge-Kutta method, then you have to follow this procedure step by step. If you have given the fourth order, then you have to calculate the K1, K2, K3, K4, also L1, L2, L3, L4. After that, same procedure is there. Only there 2 steps will be added. Okay. Today we will stop here. We have completed the ODE part ordinary differential equation. Next lecture we will see the partial differential